Alright guys, what is going on? Payton here once again, and welcome back to another episode of my Swansea career on FIFA 14 Next Gen on the PS4. And in my previous episode, I think it was the episode before that, we lost Zaha to an injury. As you just saw, he has now officially returned and back to full fitness, so that's kind of lifting for our next fixture. We did lose to Arsenal. I think that's my first game that I've lost all season so far. Yeah, we're only about 7 games into the Premier League season, but I think we've done pretty well so far to get into that upper half of the table. But we had to focus on this game. It's in the Europa League group stage against Braga. We're playing at the Liberty Stadium, and straight off the bat, 3 minutes into the game, the referee comes storming in. We've got a penalty against Braga. They are furious. They didn't believe that it was a penalty. Pablo Hernandez goes down in the box. That's definitely a penalty. You can actually see him in pain almost. And I had Boney step up. My signing for, well, I didn't actually sign him, but he was Swansea's new signing in the summer for 16.5 million. He steps up. I thought I was probably going to miss it, as I was just out of the green zone there. But no, it goes into the back of the net. We found ourselves 1-0 up within 5 minutes gone of the game, so that was positive stuff, because we definitely need to start picking up the wins now if we want to be advancing through to the next round of the Europa League. And as you just saw, before the game even kicked off, the group stage, we find ourselves bottom of the group at the moment without any points. Yeah, there's only been one game played. This was the second one to be played against Braga. I wanted those 3 points. It would just be a bit of a lift for the team. And who knows, it might even give us the confidence to go on and actually qualify to the next round. And take a look at this as well. I was so gutted when that went in, when Vieira scored that for Braga. Vaughan Butterfingers for Swansea. I think that's now the second time he's done that this season. It's not looking good. I think that's Williams as well. He came in and he almost pushed into his own goalkeeper, forcing him off the ball, and he got all nervous and dropped the ball, and then Hugo Vieira comes in to mop up for Braga, getting the equaliser. Just a couple of minutes removed from that penalty that Boney scored. Come half time, it was still 1-1. I needed to win this now. There was like a determination within me to just go on in the second half and just go all out. I don't care about fitness. I just wanted that second goal. As the game went on though, it just seemed harder to actually produce anything at all. I was playing with Hernandez there, as you saw. I could see the run being made by Lamar. He was screaming for the ball, but I decided to give it to Romeo. Damn, what a mistake that was, as he puts that one over into the crowd. Best chance probably to make it 2-1. And that guy there, Custard, whatever you want to call him, he was the target man for Braga, the guy that we needed to watch out for. He came so close to actually getting that second goal, as he saw another replay of his powerful shot that he had that went against the crossbar. We're so fortunate that Vaughan was staying alive and was looking lively between the sticks as he held onto that ball this time instead of dropping it on the floor for one of the Braga players to come and pick up. As full time neared though, we were starting to pile under the pressure from Braga, and damn, we were so lucky that Custard, whatever, almost got the second goal. So close. He was unfortunate to actually get that, but fair play to him for just being in the right place at the right time for Braga. We had to move on to our next game. We just had to put that one behind us. Yeah, we got a point at least instead of dropping all 3 points in the group stage, but it's still not good enough, as Standard Liège or even Freiburg may be picking up points, and it's just going to be harder to try and get through to that next round. Our next game in the Premier League was against Sunderland, again at the Liberty Stadium, so we had the home fans behind us. We had that small advantage. I always go on about it, but for some reason it does seem to help at crucial times in a game on FIFA. Once you get that momentum behind you, you cannot stop. No one can stop you. Oriol Romeo, I did decide to start him again in this game, even though he put in a poor performance against Braga midweek. And I'm glad I did. He made space for himself, ran the ball on the edge of the area there, whipped in a typical PAYTON cross and picked out the head of the returning Wilfried Zaha, the loanee from Manchester United. He's been out for 4 weeks, up to a month. That's a long time when you think about it, especially in the English Premier League. There could be so many games played within a month, let alone the Europa Cup as well. But it seemed as though it was just a normal day at the office for Zaha, back to normal with that goal, making it 1-0. Earlier on in the game, Sunderland, they kept pressing though. They was determined to get back into this game. Butner, another loanee from Manchester United, swinging in across down that left side this time, right on the touchline pretty much. Picked out the header. Boney, so unfortunate not to actually put that one past the keeper to extend our lead against Sunderland. That's what we needed to do, because they would keep coming at us if we wasn't careful. And Vorm as well, trying to recover after that poor performance against Braga midweek. And I go and say that Sunderland make it 1-1 in the second half. You're probably thinking, well, how the F did that happen? Seriously, how did Fletcher manage to score that? What are you doing, Payton? Why are you passing the ball? Honestly, when I was playing this, I didn't even see Fletcher there. It's like Vorm's body was blocking him, and he was like blending in with the Swansea defender. Oh, so unfortunate. And I'm just surprised that Vorm couldn't have at least tried to save that when the ball came back. I mean, he was positioned perfectly. So we had to get back into this game. And once again, the returning Zaha made it 2-1, getting his second goal of the game. Calm down, people. We're in control. We are 2-1 up against Sunderland. Just a couple of minutes removed again from that goal that they just scored, that equaliser that they got. The easy goal. What a finish as well. Zaha almost burst the net. Bosley almost got to the ball, but Zaha was just there in time to smash that one up into the top corner. Look at that. It's a wonderful finish. How he positions his boot to actually knock that past the keeper. Full-time score though, 2-1 to Swansea. After that worrying goal from Sunderland, I thought maybe they was going to get back into this one, but we managed to hold on and pick up those 3 points. Here is the league table as it stands. We've played 7 games so far. We picked up a total of 14 points and find ourselves in 8th position. So it's still tight at the top, and you know what? I'm pretty happy with our position at the moment, as long as we keep rolling up our sleeves and knuckling down and getting to work and picking up those results. That's all that matters. And Wayne Routledge as well, it's looking good for him. He has now been set to gym work. He's going to be out for another 5 weeks, but he will probably be back just in time for the Christmas period in the Premier League, which is just what we need, because that's the busiest time of the season, where we could possibly be playing 3 games in 1 week. It's that crazy. Our next game in the Premier League though was to be played away at the St Mary's Stadium against Southampton. This time I went with Michu up front, with De Guzman just sitting behind him there. I did decide to rest Boney for this one, because our next game is again in the Europa Cup, and we need points, as I was saying earlier on in this video. So you got to plan ahead sometimes, really. You got to decide what team you want to be playing. That's what the real managers do in real life. Or that's what Sir Alex did in real life for United. He knew what team he was going to be playing weeks in advance, but we can't afford to drop points against Freiburg. They find themselves top of our group at the moment. We need to be picking up a win there, and it was going to be played away as well, so it's just going to be a tougher test for this Swansea side. So we're going to need our best striker fully fit for that game. This one against Southampton, difficult game, very frustrating, because I think, well, it was the effects of the rain. I personally, and I'm probably not alone either, I hate playing in the rain on FIFA. It just ruins it, I think. What do you guys think? Do you love playing in the rain, or do you hate it like I do? Let me know in the comment section below. Michu with a brilliant pass to Pablo Hernandez, who was making the run. One-on-one with the keeper. Probably should have gone for the chip, as I could see the keeper storming out. No pun intended. But I did go for the finesse shot. I was trying to maybe curl that one round him into the back of the net. We've seen it done many times in real life, and I just went for it. Game still stood at 0-0. It's looking very dodgy in our area as well, as Southampton started pushing us back as far as possible. I couldn't resist it though. Boney, he was sat on the bench. He was giving me those puppy dog eyes. He wanted to play some football, get on that pitch and score some goals, and that's exactly what he did. I brought him on about the 65th minute. So that should be enough. I mean, we play Freiburg Thursday, I think it is. We was playing on the Sunday, so that's enough time for him to get back to full fitness. He came on, what a difference he made to this game, grabbing that first goal of the game. Way up in the 70th minute. It took all that time to open up the scoring. It was just such a drag, this game. And then Southampton, a bit later on, looking threatening with their passing game. It was almost as if they was used to the rain. Asfaldo was probably looking for Lallana there, but he let that fall to Davis instead. Good bit of play from Southampton, but thankfully, Vorm, looking lively, managed to save that one, keeping us in the lead. Boney, again, the man of the moment for this Swansea side, and we pretty much wrapped up the game there. Thanks to a cross from Boney, picking out Nathan Dyer. Typical PAYTON cross, that's what I'm going to call it from now on, I think. The typical PAYTON cross, and you'll know exactly what that is. We made it 2-0, so it's pretty much game over for Southampton, and those 3 points in the bag for this Swansea side. Easy goal as we continue to climb up the league table. That, guys, is the end of this video. I do hope that you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.